Good morning, guys. We are currently at Mount Paris Dam. We camped here last night. Bit of a trip with Tyler again down in Tassie on the east coast. Today we are heading to the Weir Track. I've also got Jonesy with us today. He's in his coil cab GU. I'll roll the intro and show you some drone shots of where we camp.
Waiting in the undertow, set adrift and fed away like bows, unaware of where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow. And I was waiting in the undertow, set adrift and fed away like boys, unaware of where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow, and I was dreaming of a...
How does Timmy do his injuries? G'day boys, it's Timmy West,
Here.
Tasmanian hero. We've got Tyler, best GQ in Tassie at the moment. Timmy has Heart's GQ, and then we got Jonesy's GU. Weir Track, let's go.
The undertow.
So what you just saw there was Emu Road. That pretty much takes you from the back of the Worldborough pub down to the start of Weir Track. And so we're just about to start Weir Track here. So yeah, I'll pick you up at the first rock garden. First rock garden down. I slipped off that rock and yeah, my shock mount dragged pretty hard on it. But yeah, one rock garden down, another 100 to go. So we're at the big rock thing. This is pretty much like the main rock on the Weir Track. I usually just go up the gut. When I'm coming back down, I usually go down this line here, but I don't know, we'll see. So Jonesy had to go with no lockers because we were just talking about like how easy it kind of has been to crawl up this. I used to have a bit of a challenge on it. Seems reductions and lockers do the trick, but yeah, we'll keep going. We're up the top now, might make some lunch and then go down and talk about going swimming, but not actually go swimming. Unless you're Tyler, because he's a maniac.
I'll do it.
Chuck the baby in too. It definitely shows like how much lockers and reductions do.
Mostly the whips, that.
Oh yeah,
Biggest
that's
advantage.
obvious.
That's why he didn't have a whip on.
So after you saw us at the Weir Track, we aired up and headed towards the pub in the paddock, and now we're just at the St. Columba Falls. I'll show you some clips of this, and then we're going to go and find camp, and then in the morning we're going to take on Jeep Track. So we'll go and check out these falls, and then go and find camp. Brought Tyler to a really nice camp I know of, just near the Jeep Track. Do you like it, mate?
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. So I've just brought him down
Tell
here.
me all the good spots.
We came down here, we're going to camp here for the night, and then in the morning we're going to take on the Jeep Track. Might get a fire going, set the camp up and have some dinner. So it's a wet, cold morning here. We're about to head to the Jeep Track, and finally Tyler and I have some rain, so hopefully it's nice and slippery. Keen for Jeep Track, mate?
Yeah, mate. It should be dry, I reckon.
About as dry as the $1,000 track, I reckon.
Yeah.
Super wet, super rainy. Heading to the start of Jeep Track now. Got leeches on my legs again. It's a really nice camp spot, but yeah, there's leeches there everywhere. If that's anything to go off, today's gonna be freaking mint, because that's usually nothing. Let's get into it. So this is the first time I've ever had this much fun this early in the Jeep Track. There's a rut that you've got to cross over and over again. Tyler was in front, I was second, and Jonesy was behind me. By the time we went through it, it was super slippery, and Jonesy couldn't stay out of it, and he slipped in onto his pumpkins. We did try winching him out forwards a few times, but in the end we had to pull him backwards. Once he was out and I wanted to go forward again, I couldn't get back onto my line and had to winch around the corner to get out of the ruts. I've never seen it this slippery before. It was like a river running down the track.
No, the track yet. I'm already starting to bleed everywhere from leeches on me.
Maybe he should have went in front of me.
Can we start the track now?
Yeah. Whoa! We have a winner! Go again. That's both front tyres. Is your front locker in? A diff or transfer? Yeah. Go reverse. You might still be able to reverse to a good spot. So this still annoys me to this day because this wasn't actually a diff, and we had a couple of clues at the time and I didn't even think about it. One being that it didn't even sound like a diff when it blew, and two, the fact that we still had a little bit of drive in reverse. And being that Tyler doesn't really work on his own car, he just trusts my judgment, and the first thing that came to my head was diff. Because you see a car with 0 wheels turning at the front, and I should have checked further. And so I kind of feel like I cost him the track. But anyway, sorry mate, and if you want to see the full story, go and check out Tyler's video. So I've just like backed up in this rut and pulled up into there to get out of the way. It would have been awesome to finish it, but...
Yeah. Well, it's been annoying.
Yeah. I might get you onto this tree with no drive to get you up out of that rut. Winch out. So we're one vehicle down and Jonesy and I are going on. Tyler's going to come and film anyway. But yeah, this is the first hill here. You can just sort of see the start of it there, and there is a lot of water running down it, so this should be interesting. Another clear view dent for the GU. What a darling. Look at the brush bars, mate. Ew. That's down to metal there. And that. Look at the water running down this track. It's been a long time since I've seen this track this good. The last few times I've been here, it's been like pretty dry. Chuck a bit more air in Jonesy's tyres. He's going to sacrifice a little bit of traction with some pumpkin clearance and like not doing beads. So we'll keep going, and I think Tyler's waking up at the next climb. So yeah, we'll keep moving on. This is sick. He's done an engine mount too.
Oh no, that's stretching it.
He did well to get out of that rut. I'm pretty sure that's where Blake rolled his white cruiser when they were here. I could smell diesel on the track there. If you heard that buzzing noise, that was his fan hitting the shroud. Mine did the same thing, and I ended up putting like those raised spread mounts in. We'll keep going. This is good fun. Jonesy and I are both running superior remote res shocks, so yeah, they flex pretty cool. Yeah, I think we're just about at the top boggles. Jeep Track done, boy. Got a little bit of water in. That's good though. That's it. Jeep Track done. With only one casualty really. Jonesy's car's a lot nicer than mine and he's got to get to work like 3 hours away, so he's not going to go through that hole. That was just because I had to do something special because they walked the whole track. Had to give him a show. But yeah, that's Jeep Track done. I think we're going to circle around now to meet Tyler back at his car to make sure he gets out okay. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.